this week, we're going to be looking at our websites, critiquing, reviewing, suggesting, just all in all, we'll give each other some ups and downs of what our websites look like and, what we think. Here we go. VO Babble. Okay, now we're going to look at everybody's website because we want to razz each other's website to say which is good and which is bad and why we have a website if we're all just fucking around with this voiceover thing. So we're going to start with Doug's website. Here's Doug.
Can you extend it down a little bit? There you go.
Okay. Well, it's basically his main page is, and because I can't do much with the headings, if I could get rid of all the headings and shit, that would be great. I just don't know how I can do that. I'm not that computer intelligent, but his homepage is basically the name with, you can go straight to his demos on his homepage.
Right.
Which I think all of us have done that.
Yeah.
With our homepage.
Well, so he doesn't have any active demos, right?
No.
Right. Okay. I would change commercials to commercial demo, then narrations to narration demo, unless you're going to have samples of work and the demos in the same place.
So, say that again?
I would change the word commercials to commercial demo, assuming that's what's going to be there.
Correct.
Right. Because if you have somebody looking for your demos, you want to make it clear where to get them.
Yeah, like Mark, I think in mine you made it so the demos were separate, and then there was a drop down for clients, and then you had the audios and the videos in a client separate.
Well, I mean, we'll get to there in a minute, but I'm just saying the word commercials should probably say commercial demo, assuming that's what's going to be there.
It's the demo. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. And okay, when I did this up, I guess I don't know. Okay. I don't know the words I want to use other than you're on a voiceover website and you see commercials and you wouldn't think that it won't go to anything.
And do you want your name on there?
There it is. So it does go to demos. And I think I did add, right now, I do have just a little mock demo setup thing here. I don't know what's on it, I think.
After years of rather arrogant indifference, your wife's cat suddenly likes laying in your lap. Possibly the only downside to extremely soft pants. Keeping your lawn looking great can sometimes be a hassle. So whether you need to feed or weed, Scott's Turf Builder has what it takes to keep your lawn looking its best. Whether you need to drop some pounds, find out what those mystery aches and pains are, or you're just worried about getting those midlife baseline diagnostics done, turn to the folks that can fix it. Progressive Medical. My boy Jimmy is quite a kid, just about the best son a father could ask for. But last week, he lost his best friend Tom to drugs. Stay off drugs. Make the rest of your life count. Few people in office have been able to deliver results like Bill McCollum. Take the Naval Training Center, for example. The Pentagon said close it. Bill McCollum said not so fast. The decision was reversed and 18,000 jobs were saved.
Did you guys hear all that?
Yeah, there's some good stuff there.
Yep.
There is some good stuff there because I actually found Doug's old demo and I just stuck it. And this is a surprise for Doug. I found an old demo and I put it in there. So you do have your the narration. I think I just put one little.
Doug Mass. The County Detention Center consists of 12 buildings, which include 3 housing buildings within the secure perimeter, with the warehouse and administration located outside the secure perimeter. The facility is secured with 2 12-foot-high fences that are spaced approximately 20 feet apart, affixed with security coils and intrusion detection systems, and surrounded by a perimeter patrol road.
That's like my house.
I just threw that in there for you, Doug, just as a place set there because you don't have any narration demos yet. But
Right.
I did find your commercial demo that you had from years ago, and
Right.
it did actually have a few good things. I think you need to take out like the political thing, and there are just a few things that we could switch out.
Sure.
But again, you need to have a good solid commercial demo and narration. But that was
Right.
it. And then this is what Cindy and I and Doug talked about in the past. I don't know if you guys, but Cindy and I and Doug, we did this referral thing at the bottom of the demo page. And I don't know if that's something that you've talked about, John, or what's your thoughts on that?
First time I've seen something like this. I think it's nice.
Yeah, if someone's gone to your website and listened to it, and then they're thinking to themselves, you're okay, but and then they're like, they're saying that this other person and this other person, I can go to their website. So, just to kind of to help each other's little business along.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah. And then I did a quick little about page about Doug.
About face.
Where he's got his picture in it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, no, that scared everybody off.
Oh yeah. And it talks about a little bit, just a brief little blip about Dougie Boy. Again, I don't know if we want to add more to that or not. I didn't put Doug's picture on the home page. I put it on about. I don't know what your thoughts are. I know, John, you have a picture of you on your homepage.
Right. And Jeff mentioned before he left that I don't see Doug's name anywhere on the homepage.
Right. Yeah. I have actually thought about that here lately because when I did mine and Cindy's and Doug's, when I did up for clarity's sakes, for transparency, I did Doug's and mine and Cindy's website. Actually, I just kind of cleaned up Cindy's website because her husband, Steve, actually did the original setup of that. And I just kind of tweaked it a little bit. So when we look at those, you'll see I did add my name to my website because on the home page, because I didn't have my name on the home page. Nor did I can't remember if Cindy did. We'll take a look. But I thought about that, adding that into the logo area. Your message made clear. Maybe put his name in that area instead.
Well, I like the tagline. It should probably be in quotes.
Okay.
I mean, italicized is good, but it should probably be in quotes too, if that's his tagline. And then beneath Mile High voiceover, maybe just say Doug Mass voice actor or something like that.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, we were talking about your comment before you left about Doug's name not on the homepage.
As well as his contact info should be prominent at the top or something, so people can get a hold of him and not have to look for it.
Right.
Yeah, I don't have that on there about. Let's see. Let's go to about. Oh, that was in the contact area. Yeah.
No, but his phone number and or email address should be on the header or somewhere near the top.
Yeah, instead of having to click.
So they don't have to go look for it.
Yeah. Yep, I agree. Okay. That makes sense. Jeff, I didn't notice. I wasn't looking at the screen. Were you here to hear Doug's commercial demo?
I did.
Okay. All right, let's go to who do I have next?
That's me.
That's you. There you go. And yeah, you've got your email and contact number right at the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks good.
And demos right at the top too.
Right. Do you use, is this like VoiceZam or something like that?
No, my webmaster just built that in. I don't know what player he uses.
So you go straight to the commercial demo. You can't separate out each demo.
They're separate. If you scroll down, you can separate them out. That's a compilation demo there.
Scroll down. I don't get that.
No, scroll down on the page.
Oh, I see.
There,
Oh, okay.
So So there's a video demo on the left, and then there's the individual pieces on the right, and each segment is downloadable, and the full demos are downloadable too. I don't know if they're downloadable on Doug's or not, but they should be.
Yeah, no, I haven't made. I have not plugged that in yet because
Yeah, okay.
like, we just weren't to that point yet. So yeah, it will be. It can be.
Yeah.
So I mean, this is where you can download right here, right?
Yep.
Yep. Download this track. And you have a video for your commercial demo?
Yeah.
Well, let's see this.
While other banks have branches, First Citizens Bank of Lancaster has roots. Enjoy free checking with no minimum balance, free ATM, and complimentary safe deposit boxes. Relax, you have friends in the banking business. Right now, during Toyotathon, you can drive a fully redesigned Toyota Tundra with its 389 horsepower twin turbocharged V6, 20-inch TRD wheels, and an 8-foot bed for only $35,950. Looks like you're going to need a bigger garage. There's been a lot of comparison lately between In-N-Out Burger and what we call Whatever Burger. So we did a little side-by-side blind comparison. Of course, we didn't include it animal style, because honestly, we wanted to keep it as fair as possible. If you haven't been on a plane lately, let us refresh your memory. This time, travel first class without ever leaving the ground. All in a Von Lane luxury motor coach. Work in absolute comfort, or just relax and have a cocktail. Every dog evolved from the wild with the spirit of a wolf. Blue Stew is packed with tasty chunks of beef smothered in thick, savory gravy. Wholesome ingredients for a healthy life. Best thing about the Cheesecake Factory is you can get just about anything you want. Order wisely and never lose sight of dessert. The Cheesecake Factory. We have something for everyone.
That's really good. Who produced that for you?
Well, Cliff Zellman did the audio, and then he has a video producer that he works with that made the video.
That is very good. I mean, they actually look like
Real commercials.
real commercials.
Yeah.
Yeah, that turned out nice. Now, next question is, what did that video demo cost you?
Probably as I recall, it was like an extra $1,000.
Okay. Huh. That is something. I like that.
Oh, thanks.
What'd you think, Doug? Cindy? Cindy's gone.
That was nice. I really like that. Yeah, adding the videos on there was perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, that is something. What'd you think, Cindy?
I thought it was really good. It looked like, it was, like it was an actual client that you did that for. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's what looked like my actual clients.
Yeah, when we look at yours, Cindy, we put in a bunch of videos from the CBS4 that actually you
Right.
did actually paying commercials for.
Right.
You actually got paid for them. So it goes right down the line to medical narrations, and you got videos for.
I have a video for the medical narration as well.
And then more videos. Are these actual jobs that you've done?
The Magnum is not. The Blacksmith of Trenton is.
Farmer Boys.
That's a demo.
So when you said it cost you $1,000 for this, was that for all of these videos, or did
No, just for the commercial video that you played. It was 900 or 1,000, something like that.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's on top of the audio production, which I think was 1,900 or something.
Okay. All right. Damn. 19. So you spent damn near $3,000 for audio and video.
For audio and video commercial, yeah.
My. See, now that's a second career right there. That's interesting.
Who did it? Who produced it for you?
Cliff Zellman.
Oh, yeah. He did my automotive demo.
Yeah.
Ah,
Cliff
Nice.
Zellman. Okay. I don't know this guy.
He's in Dallas. He works for ACM, which is a big agency, and he's the automotive guy.
Yeah, his full-time job, I forget the company he works for, he does audio for automotive commercials. I mean, I don't know how many he does.
Yeah.
50 a week or whatever. I mean, and so he does, he helps voice talent on the side, and ACM, he's basically a consultant for them.
All right. Well, you know what, being that we have a couple of medical people here, let's look at your medical video here.
Okay.
The list of signs and symptoms for hypercoagulability syndrome includes portal vein thrombosis, portal hypertension, seizures, thrombosis, and paroxysmal nocturnal hemoglobinuria. Caring isn't a part-time commitment.
Show off.
We're here.
Yeah. What the hell are you saying? All right. Keep going.
In the night shift, the second shift, the everyday shift, making sure healthcare facilities have the supplies they need and providing the quality, consistency, and care that you expect. The axons of second-order cells in the dorsal column nuclei cross the midline and ascend in the medial lemniscus to end on cells in the ventral-posterior lateral nucleus of the thalamus. At Olympus, we're committed to making people's lives healthier, safer, and more fulfilling every day. Since the company's founding in 1919, we have become a precision technology leader, creating innovative optodigital solutions in the healthcare, life sciences, and consumer products industries. Humira may be used to reduce the symptoms of moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis in adults, as well as polyarticular juvenile idiopathic arthritis in children. Humira may be used alone, with methotrexate, or with certain other medicines. Many things can contribute to the development of sarcopenia in older adults. Age-related changes in the body, such as lower levels of certain hormones, declines in the body's ability to turn protein into muscle, and increased inflammation can all play a part in the loss of muscle mass. Our case study involves a cardiovascular disease patient with intolerable muscle symptoms due to statin therapy. After this review, you'll understand the need for statin therapy as a first-line treatment for high-risk patients, as well as when additional lipid-lowering therapy with a PCSK9 inhibitor should be considered.
Well, as far as medical narration, I'm out.
Yeah. I could not pronounce half of those words you said. So yeah, I'm the same way. That's good though. That is very good. And again, you probably paid the same amount for those.
Yeah. Yep.
Now, who did those?
Ann Ganguza.
Okay. Yep.
And oh yeah, I've heard, yes, and Ganguza. Sure. Yeah. All right. Very good. All right. And these are just little separate demos that you've had done.
Yeah.
Every Magnum almond is expertly crafted with hand-picked Madagascan vanilla, crunchy Australian almonds, and high-quality Belgian chocolate. Take pleasure seriously. Magnum.
Ooh.
That's fancy. Who did this one?
I got that. Oh, the Magnum thing was done by Will Vincent, who's another voice actor. He did that for me just as a favor. Oh. And then the tag, the little motion graphic thing, I got from Fiverr.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. Okay. Well, John's got lots of stuff on his, and basically your website is all scrolling. I mean, if I hit narration, I just go to narration.
Yeah, it's all on one page.
It's all on one page. It's all.
And what's your audio player? Is that just the what comes with the website?
It's whatever my webmaster put in there. It's not voice Zam. It doesn't look like Zam. I don't know what he uses, frankly, because I paid somebody to do this for me.
Yeah. I mean, it looks good. So, and you have each sample and stuff. That's super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you scroll down to you can scroll down to each individual commercial. Same with the narrations. Interesting. And again, I'm always one to ask, because I'm rude that way. What did your webmaster charge you for this website? Roughly.
I think it's like $300 a year.
Oh, it's a subscription type thing.
It's a subscription thing. And if I like when I got my new commercial demo, I just sent him the files and he updated it. And if I have a question about something, I'll ask him and he gets back to me. And yeah.
Oh,
So let's say you got a job and you want to post that on your website. Do you have to send it to him or can you do it yourself?
No, I send it to him. I don't know anything about HTML or how to do any of this stuff.
okay. Interesting.
Usually same day or within a couple of hours.
But you said it's $300 a year?
I think so.
That's not bad. I mean,
No.
Is that for your domain and everything, or is the domain name and all that separate too? And actually the
But
web.
that would be separate, I would imagine.
Yeah, that's separate.
Let's go here to the next one. There's Cindy. And as John's comment, again, this should be commercial demo, right?
Assuming that's what's there.
Yeah.
That is what's there.
It's okay to fall in love with your washer and dryer. Introducing the LG Trom Front Panel Washer and Dryer, the newest laundry combination from LG. Life's good. Only one mechanism on Earth is more complex than the female body, the female mind. The clever mind chooses Clear Blue Easy, what you need to know. If you've noticed that your teenager has become extremely hostile or depressed, call your nearest CPC hospital. Call now. We can help. L'Oreal Excellence Color Cream introduces the first ever Excellence Color Comb. Combs in rich, non-drip color from root to tip. L'Oreal, because you're worth it. Whether you feel bold 1 minute or mellow the next, our Cuisinart single serve brews hundreds of gourmet beverages in less time. Cuisinart, savor the good life.
There's Cindy's commercial demo.
Nice.
Very cool.
Yeah. And hers is basically, each page you got to hit, it talks about Cindy's services, and then it talks about Cindy's demo or bio, what she's all about, how she became into this world. And then this is the way that Steve actually had it set up originally. I didn't change it. I don't know if it's good or bad, but he had, for all of her audio demos, it went to their actual clients that she has done work for. And then same with the videos. And she's got quite a few videos for CBS that she's nice. Done work for. And I've actually, I think, I can't remember if you had the videos in here before, Cindy, or if I added that, but I know I've added a bunch of
added some to it. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and she's done different things for CBS for GJ Gardner, which is a hard thing.
Oh my God. That was the hardest one I ever did.
Here we go.
GJ Gardner. Oh God.
GJ Gardner offers flexible designs that other builders don't, so your dream home is truly yours.
Yeah, I work with the customers from the beginning to end.
We really wanted to not have a dining room and have more of a music room.
People come to us because they know that we'll build the house that they want.
We got a lot of different prices, and GJ Gardner was generally on the low end of all those prices.
Visit one of our show homes or online at gjgardner.com.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
So that was that. And then Cindy wanted to add this. We added this. She does, writing on the site also.
Oh yeah, very cool.
And again, I've heard different comments about your voiceover website should be just your voice, not anything else.
I don't agree.
Okay. I've had a couple of professionals tell me that because I had on my website at one time my audio mixing that I've done for different people, and I was told that should be a whole different website, not on my voiceover website. So, at any rate,
did they say why?
Because basically their logic was when somebody's looking for audio engineering work or mixing work, they're not going to go to a voiceover website. They're not going to look for you there. So it was kind of like I'm wasting my energy putting it on a voiceover website. It should be on a separate website. And if somebody's looking for a voiceover, they don't give a shit if if I do audio engineering, there'll be very few that will say, "Oh, hey, he also does audio engineering. I'm going to click on this." That was their reasoning.
Well, if you're doing voiceover and you're also doing audio engineering, if you're reaching out to somebody about audio engineering, send them to that page. Don't send them to your voiceover page, and vice versa.
True. Right.
But it can be on the same thing. That's where different pages come in handy. Use them as landing pages.
Right. Yeah. And that's kind of what I thought. But, when I used that logic, they were still negative on the thought.
And how long ago was that? Because that might be a little more of an old school thought, possibly.
It was late. It was within the last year. I was told by.
Okay.
I've been told by this by more than one person.
So like Mark Scott, he has, he's a voice talent. He does coaching, has his marketing plan, and he has a podcast. And he had 3 separate websites because he thought that was the way you were supposed to do it. And he's like, man, that was the biggest mistake I made. Is I should add one website that encompasses everything you do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, and just have different pages for the different aspects. Yeah.
Okay.
But I would say put all the voiceover stuff on one page, similar to the way mine is laid out, and then have a different page if I was doing audio engineering or auto mechanics or whatever,
Right. And that's what we've done here basically with Cindy.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got this clients page. I don't know, maybe it should be worded differently instead of clients. Like some people might say, yeah, okay, let's see the client. I mean, as far as the demos, because again, you've got the homepage that has her 2 main demos on it, but then all the rest of the demos are with this client. And
but those aren't demos. That's actual work.
That's true. Yeah.
Right. So
yes.
I would say previous work or something besides clients. Clients, I would expect to see a list of all the different companies she's represented,
which you can put on that page as well.
Yeah.
You could kind of do both.
Right. Did we put that in your bio? I can't remember. No. Okay.
There is some place I thought that people actually here. This is where they give testimonials. Yeah, but that's under clients though too, right? Yeah.
Right. That's just when you click the client page, you're going to get the testimonials from your clients. But if you scroll down into audio and video, you actually get your actual jobs, the actual work that you did. So again, I think we need to clean that up a little bit to make it a little more workable. What do you think so, guys? Don't everybody speak at once. I know everybody's getting tired. Hang in there. Hang in there.
I don't really see a big problem with this.
Yeah, I don't.
I mean, you could put all this on the homepage, underneath, further down. I mean, you could do that.
Put like clients' testimonial or testimonials here, and then put all of this.
Well,
scroll it down. You can
see,
scroll down.
Your homepage. This is it. You can't scroll down anymore. Correct?
No, that's it. Yeah.
What you could do is everything that's in the clients tab, you could put that on the homepage just underneath.
Right.
That's an idea.
Right. So
including the testimonials and the other work.
So you'd have 3 more audio, and then you'd have all of these videos on that homepage that you could scroll down to,
as well as the testimonials.
Oh, okay. So get rid of this completely.
Yeah, you could,
and put it all on the homepage.
Sure.
Yeah.
Just like what John had, and then have your writings a separate page.
Sure.
Correct.
Okay. And then again, I can't remember. Does she have her contact? The LinkedIn thing is always there, but we need to get your.
That's cool.
Yeah, it goes straight to her LinkedIn account.
Hey, so the writings, are those all PDFs?
Yes.
And I'm just thinking out loud here. If you could also get these articles, see, because that doesn't do anything for your SEO, because I don't think Google's going to be able to read and decipher those articles. If you could also put the written form in the HTML, then you could get maybe some SEO benefit, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So just take the PDF file and put it in.
I mean, you could keep the PDFs there because they look good, but then take the words from them and have a separate, like maybe underneath, have the article, which might be easier to read too.
Like underneath here, each one of them. Underneath.
Yeah, under each one.
Right.
Because right now, I mean, this looks good, but they're going to be hard to read.
Right. Interesting. All right. Good thoughts. I like that.
Yeah, thanks.
And then again, her contacts should be on her homepage.
And at the top.
At the top, yeah.
I mean, having this page is fine, but you do have to have your contact info on every page.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they don't have.
Which I think you do on the homepage, I think.
No, it's not on the homepage.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you want all that information on every page.
Yeah. And again, I never really adjusted that from Steve's original. I didn't change that. But yes, you could put your email and your phone number on each page.
Mm-hmm.
And again, Jeff, just so you know, I was telling John that Cindy and Doug, we kind of decided that we would refer each other, whether it be on the contact page or on the demo page. If somebody was listening to the demos and not liking what they heard,
I don't want to work with this person. How about these other people?
Exactly. Exactly. And again, we didn't know if it's good, bad, or indifferent. John thought, yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, I don't see a problem with it.
I never considered that. That's a good idea. Maybe I'll add that.
And we could add you guys to our pages, which
Yeah,
I mean, it's something I definitely do in my CRM, that if I have a client that say, like I had a client a few months ago ask me, hey, do you speak Spanish? And I'm like, nope. Do you know any Spanish voiceover? And I did. So I referred somebody. So I do keep a list just in my CRM. I don't have it on my website or anything, but I do try to refer people whenever possible, hoping that I'm also adding value to the client and another voice actor. Kind of a win-win.
Right. And then that way they'd remember you next time, like, oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, we could use Jeff's voice now on this because it's English and that's the kind of voice we're looking for. Yeah. Well, speaking of Jeff, let's go to there. We're all done with Cindy now. Are you all done with yours, Cindy? Okay.
Yes, sounds good. Thank you.
Good job. There are a couple of things that I will change on this, though, that we talked about.
It looks pretty good, though. I mean, it's not a bad website at all.
Yeah. Originally there was, again, I'm kind of one that likes a muted, neutral kind of background, whether it be kind of a beige or a white or a black, kind of like what we've been seeing. I think Steve and Cindy originally there were all sorts of colors on it. It was very brilliant. It was busy. It was very busy, and I changed that. So hopefully that helped. And now we're going to go to who's that guy?
All right. So my audio player is a little screwed up right now because I need to re-upload it because Elf Site is who does my audio player. They made some changes, so I have to reload it, and I'm really thinking about going to VoiceSam.
Okay.
So that's why the player looks a little funny with that download track. It's not supposed to be like that, but
I got you.
So I got to make some changes there, but it should work at least playing it.
Okay. Well, let's listen to the.
There is nothing I love more than a cold beer and a fresh cut of grass. Man, I love this lawnmower. Yeah, honey, loads of people mow their lawn 3 days in a row. She has no clue. A new generation of watchmakers, bringing fresh energy to a centuries-old profession. Crown and Caliber, the smarter way to buy and sell a watch. You can't choose the referee, but you can choose to switch to Geico. Save 15% today. The path to enlightenment is never less than the sum of all its parts. Courvoisier, a cognac for the ages. Just as Mother Nature creates our bounty, so can she wreak havoc on a country road. Because we can't often predict the road ahead, we can be prepared. F-150, built Ford proud. In the back corner of the factory, where history and old age battle for respect, and Old Taylor still dreams of the future. Time, heritage, balance, dynasty. Barber, 125 years of excellence.
Very nice. Sounds good.
If you're buying an extraordinary vehicle,
Hey.
shouldn't it be?
Stop.
That's the Cliff.
So
That's the Cliff Zolman audio demo. That's next there.
Okay,
Yeah.
so your audio player rolls right into the next
Yeah.
demo.
Yep.
I don't think John's did.
No.
No. So it rolls into the next one. So this was done by Cliff Zellman.
Yes.
Be acquired from an exceptional dealership? Palomar Infinity is the very definition of service. Your quest for the best stops here. Just as Mother Nature creates our bounty, so can she wreak havoc on a country road. Because we can't often predict the road ahead, we can be prepared. F-150, built Ford proud. Online or on the lot, Preston Chevrolet will not be beat. Drive a new Camaro starting at $24,888. Browse every Chevy on the lot at PrestonChevy.com. When Ram set out to build the best truck on the road, they wanted to keep it simple. Easy to afford, easy to drive. Ram 1500. Guts, glory, Ram. You've heard about it on the news. Prices are skyrocketing. But at CarMax, we specialize in late model, low mileage quality pre-owned vehicles. Relax, we're CarMax. 0% financing for 48 months on select Durango models when financed through Chrysler Capital. Visit your area Dodge dealer for offers and details.
Very
Our
nice. Okay. So, and again, you obviously paid these people, good money to make these demos. Were you paying about the same price as what John was?
Yeah. Cliff, the automotive demo, I think was 1900.
Yeah.
I did not do the video demo. The commercial demo was Anthony Pica. And this was about 3 years ago. And I think I paid $500, but he was just starting off doing demo production.
Right.
I think he did a reasonable job.
I think so too. Not bad at all. And
in fact, I think the music in particular, which he had an audio guy that was pretty fresh out of college, help him do some of that. And I really liked the music that they picked. And
no, I think that was very good for the price you paid. I think it sounds great.
I don't know what he charges now. I think it's more.
Yeah. You say that was like about 3 years ago?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What about your corporate and e-learning? Were they done by
also Anthony Peak also did the corporate narration. E-learning is just what I threw together.
Oh, I want to hear what you threw together. Okay, let's do that. The corporate narration was around $500 too?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
In this brief training video, we will visit a handful of items within the scope of our subject. We will look at factors which commonly contribute to jackknife accidents. We will discuss how to avoid this type of accident and how to correct or recover should your truck start to lose its grip of the roadway. One patient came up to me upon discharge and said, "I just want you to know that I have never been treated this way in my life. Thank you." I said, "No one here has treated you kindly?" He said, "No, I mean in my life." My heart skipped a beat. After he left, I understood that I had gained some insight into this man. He believed that he was unlovable and did not deserve to be treated kindly. Tony is the manager of account services, and he has been taking his laptop home every night to catch up on an important project. Tony was running late and needed to make a quick stop at the grocery store. He was in such a hurry, he failed to lock the car doors. Upon returning to the car, he noticed his computer bag with his work laptop was missing from the front passenger seat. Frustrated, he decided to deal with it the following morning because he knew his laptop was encrypted. What should Tony have done differently? Voice with purpose.
So obviously it's just dry.
Yeah, well, and e-learning mostly for the most part is that way. There's not much for sound effects or music beds or anything like that.
But if you get a professionally done one, they'll put music, all kinds of stuff, and
yeah, which again, I think quality sound wise, it was good. That was all right.
Yeah.
All right. So there. Oh, look at. Wait, we got to scroll down. So again, you've got the contact right on the top. Boom.
Yep.
All of yours the same as John's. You just can scroll down to it's one page.
No, I got multiple pages.
Okay. So you've got the media, voice with the purpose. Oh, look at that. Got you on the drum set. Yeah, so you're kind of advertising everything. You're doing not only your voiceover but your video production.
Yeah, and in fact, I need to do more about my video production, my TV work that I've done, which I'm going to add to another page. But this is basically my elevator speech. This is a homepage.
Okay, no, that's good. And you have a tagline, voice with a purpose.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember, John. Did you have a tagline? I know Cindy doesn't.
Oh, not really.
Doug did. He had a tagline.
Yeah.
Okay. Recording, delivery, 3-step process. Okay.
I like the benefit down there too. I like that. Features and benefits. Yeah.
And then request the audition. Okay. Oh, and you got all the different. You do have video demos.
Yeah, I had those further higher up, and then I just threw them down at the bottom. Most people probably wouldn't scroll that far and watch them because I have separate pages for my demos also.
And you do have a separate page for your band.
Yes.
Okay.
And so the reason I did that was because the guy I play with, his website is so bad that sometimes I go try to hustle gigs, I send them to that page and not his website. His website sucks.
Mm-hmm.
And he knows it, but he doesn't do anything about it. And so.
All right. So that's interesting. So you got about the band. I got way too much loaded up on my computer. That's why it's taken a long time for these pages to load. So a quick little view about what you do. Weddings, you don't have bar mitzvahs in there, so currently you don't like the Jews, huh? All right.
I didn't know how to spell it, so
I'll edit that out. All right. So you know what? I'm gonna change my. You know what? I'm gonna change my mind on what those. Again, I'm not going to name any professional names that told me this, but being that you have it and then I have it on Cindy's, and your thoughts are, it's not a bad thing.
And if you go to demos, I have a page for each demo. You have to click on the commercial.
I see.
So now I can use this as a landing page. For instance, like the automotive one, if I'm sending to video producers that work with automotive only,
right?
I'm not going to send them to my homepage. I'll send them to the automotive.
Right. You'll send them to
corporate narration. I can send somebody if they do corporate narrations, I can send them to that.
Right. Okay. That makes sense. And they're all downloadable.
Yes. Well, it's a little screwed up now, but yeah. So this is my automotive demo, each sample.
Right. So you want each sample to be downloadable because this will download all of them, right?
Yeah. Like I said, it's kind of screwed up right now, but that's the idea. And I'm really considering going to VoiceAm.
Right.
Because I've heard that VoiceAm, which I did not know this, can help with your SEO because when you you can tag all your spots and Google will categorize that. And so that you get an SEO benefit.
And what does going with VoiceAm, what does that run per
$16 a month.
Oh, shit. That's nothing. Okay.
Well, I don't know if it's nothing. But see, here's the thing. So I was using GoDaddy for a while, and I was paying if you pay annually, I was paying $20 a month. And it was fine. But then I actually got a good deal the first year. Then they try to tack on more stuff. And I kind of got sick of GoDaddy. And I was researching other options. And I stumbled across Google Sites. Well, it's free. I don't pay for any of this stuff. And it's not that hard to put, especially once I learned how to use the GoDaddy website builder. A lot of the other ones, they're all kind of similar. And so Google Sites, putting all this together really wasn't that hard for me. So since I'm not paying for my website, I'm paying for domain hosting, which isn't that much. I figure, well, I can pay for it. Because Elf Site, the audio player, I'm only paying like $3-4 a month. But I think it's a decent player once I actually get it reloaded if I decide to stick with them. It works fine, but the voice am, you get the SEO benefit, and that's why I'm thinking about going with that.
Okay. All right. That's something I need to do with both Doug and Cindy's websites. I got to get things that their demos are downloadable. They're not that way right now. I'm still playing with mine. I don't like what I have right now, but we'll look at that here shortly. Because it's what I have on mine is what Wix offers, and it's shitty. If anybody from Wix is watching this podcast, I'm sorry that I called your player shitty. All right, and then you do have a separate page for your contact.
Yeah, and I have several on each page. I have like request an audition little button that will take you to this form. Yeah. And at the bottom of the homepage, this is on there too. So
one thing that I failed to point out on my webpage is I do have a link to Calendly, so somebody can go on my calendar and schedule a consultation.
Yep. Oh, that's a good idea. Yep.
Right from the website.
So
and that was free.
Oh, Calendly's free?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Well, there's a free version and a paid version. If you got a big corporation, you got 50 people using the same calendar or whatever, then yeah, you got to pay for that. But for an individual, for what I do, it didn't cost me anything.
Okay, very cool.
All right. Anything else you want to talk about on yours, Jeff? We good?
Can't think of anything else.
You've got lots of pictures of your face on your website. Lots of pictures. And that was another bone of contention a while ago. I don't know how long ago it may have changed. When it comes to voiceover was, do you want your face on your webpage or not?
Yeah, I guess in this online world that we live in, it's a better way to connect with people is one argument. But also, if your voice sounds different than what people will perceive you look like,
yeah, right. That was the main.
Like if you have like this really, I don't know. Let's say you have like a cartoon voice and you see me, you probably wouldn't think that's not the same person. Then you might want to consider not using your picture.
Right. And that was the whole talk. That'd be the downfall when they're listening to a voice and then they see your face. It could ruin the whole. Ooh, no, just he looks way different. We don't want to use him. Well, geez, you liked his voice. Why not? And I never could understand that logic. But
what I've heard is, like Jeff said, you make a personal connection with whoever's looking at your website. That you're a real person,
not an AI.
Yeah, and
well, and nowadays that's something to think about. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Very good. And last but not least, me.
Time for Mark.
Time for me. And there we go. That's my homepage. Again, my contact is on every page, but mine is at the bottom, which I probably should throw up on the top now.
Yeah, you can leave it down there, but I'd put it up at the top as well.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's my stuff. And I do have my name on the front.
And what's the audio player?
The audio player is what Wix gives you.
That's right. The one you didn't like.
Right. And they don't have like just this is their downloadable logo that they don't have any quick just a little funny little icon that you can click. It's got all of this crap on it. And I don't like that. I don't know what you guys think of it, but
well, it doesn't look bad.
It doesn't, but it's and
now, do you have the different segments of your demos available for download?
No, I don't have the individual reads. No, and Wix doesn't give you that option. I can't do it. It's just my right now I'm playing with what demos I really want to have on mine. I've got a couple different commercial demos, a couple different narration demos. This is the one I have on there now.
There was a time when saloons served authentic food and drink, when good times and great meals would draw people together in one spirit. You'll find that spirit alive and well at Ted's Montana Grill. Eat great, do good. There's a new name in town with heavy steel welded deck, pro-grade frame and steering, and premium Kawasaki power. This changes everything. The new Raptor series from Hustler. Tools, not toys. Have you heard about this left brain, right brain stuff? The left brain believes in moderation. The right brain just knows what's good. Nice thing about sirloin, it makes the whole brain happy. Beef, real food for real people. Around here, every season has its tasks. Every task has its tools. Frontier offers more than 600 implements and attachments that work as hard as you do to get the job done. Frontier, let's work together.
There you go. That's my, down to earth country boys.
Yeah, sounds good.
Let me hear you.
That be it. And all of my demos I did myself, which of course every professional demo producer out there will say, oh, that's a no-no for a voice actor to do. But I didn't want to spend $1,900. I didn't want to spend and that's why I ask all the time what it cost you, what things cost, because I'm a tightwad. I'm cheap. I'll admit it. So, at any rate, that's just my little home-produced demo, and
Very cool.
I think it works out fine. I don't know what you guys think.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
Yeah, it works.
I do too. Yeah. Where your contact information is at the bottom.
Yeah.
I think maybe right underneath your name would be a good spot for that.
Yeah. I need to either there or up here along with the social media icons and crap that's up there. All right. That's that. And again, I punch to every page, kind of like Jeff. I talk about me, my talent agencies that I belong to, a couple of testimonials.
Yeah, that's all good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And services, this was something that they suggested. One of the professionals suggested I add is kind of like just a brief explanation of, what I can do, how I deliver, fast turnarounds, what type of equipment I have in my studio.
You got a typo on professional studio, too.
Yeah, 2 F's.
Where?
Professional studio. Down the bottom.
Oh my God. Well, okay. We'll fix that.
That's all right. You're one of your services is not English teacher.
No. That is
spell checking not included.
Spell checking not included. But yeah, we'll fix that. Again, with Doug's in mind, this website I created on my own, which was a live and learn type of process. And then nowadays with AI and everything.
Yeah, this is a good idea.
Just the policies. I think you have this on your page, right, John?
Yes, I do. That's the Nava.
Yes.
AI writer and stuff. Yeah.
That's where I got it from. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to add that to mine.
I think I should add that to Doug's and Cindy's just to have it on there. It's just a kind of a your policies, just kind of your professional, you're not a schlub. What do you think, guys? You want me to add it to yours?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Cindy's thumbs up. Okay. All right. And then my contact, which again, on every page at the bottom of the page, I have that contact information, but I've got the form here that you could fill out. There we go. That's mine. And with that, I did have the audio engineering page, but I got rid of that. But I might think about bringing that back now because it had samples of what I did for other people.
Cool.
Okay. So there we go with the websites. Let me get out of here. Let me stop sharing the page. And we're back to normal. And those are our websites. And I don't know, anybody watching might think, oh, those are cool. And you might have got some ideas. Or you might have said, these shitheads don't know what the fuck they're doing. So there we are. I think we did good. We got another episode out of it.
Okay.
Thanks for joining us. We'll babble on next week.